What's up, guys? My name is SALOMON, and today we are continuing to discuss the upcoming update in Clash of Clans. And today the main theme of the video will be the new region in the capital peak and its skeleton park, the new district that will be added in the game when the update goes live. And these districts adds several new features in the game. First of all, it will be a new troop, the Inferno Dragon. I think everybody knows this troop from the main village, and now this super troop will be moved into the capital peak, and you can use it. The Inferno Dragon has damage per second from 80 to 1600, so it grows 20 times. I don't know how this is possible, because it's like 20 times more than in the beginning of the attack, but still it's written here, so I believe it will be the same, or maybe the numbers will change. So the Inferno Beam, as I said, it's the same thing from the main village. And before we continue, guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, because there will be lots of new challenges in the game when the update goes live. There will be new maps in the single campaign. There will be 5 challenges. So for all of them, I will show the best solutions, how you can pass them. So please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot. The second thing that is being added is new defenses that are exclusive for this region, I believe, for this district. And the first of them is the mini minion hive. Mini minion hive is like a cage where there are lots of mini minions, and when the enemy troops are coming closer, the mini minions are coming out, 12 at the same time. The damage per second is 335, so damage per hit 120. 14 tiles range, single target, ground and air units. So it shoots everything. It shoots air and ground. It shoots very fast, and the animation of the attack is really very interesting. I will show you like in several replays how this new defense works, and as I said, it works beautifully. I mean, the animation is very interesting. And the last thing that will be added is the Graveyard Spell Factory. In my opinion, this spell is one of the best in Clan Capital, or maybe the best one, because this spell unlocks the possibility to spam. Previously, in my opinion, for Clan Capital Peak, there were no good solutions to use spam attacks in attacking the capital hall or maybe other districts, because actually there were no things to spam. It's my opinion. The skeleton barrel maybe, but it was killed very fast, and with this spell the spam is unlocked, and it will be very easy to spam. You will spend less time for the attacks, because with this you can just destroy districts in 3-4 attacks. I believe I tried to destroy maxed out capital peak, the like the main district, and I need to use 3-point half attacks. I will explain later why I'm saying 3-point half when I will show you the attacks with this spam army. So Graveyard Spell is a spell that creates skeletons when your troops are killed. So when you are getting killed with air troops, the air skellies are born. When ground troops, ground skellies. And the housing space is 2. That means that you can take 3 such spells in one attack, and it will stay for the next attack, also the same as with all other spells in the clan capital. So now let's check out the army composition with this new spell. But before that, I want to show you also this interesting thing. It's not a wall, it's almost like a rock. I mean, you cannot open it with the battle ram. You have to run around this or fly across it, because it's like a wall, but it cannot be opened with any troops. And this is also very interesting for this layout, because with that you have only this entrance to this compartment. So let's now jump to the army compositions. I've made 2 attacks. First one on the skeleton park, this new district, to show you new defenses, and the second attack will be on capital peak, where I used 3-point half attacks, and I will explain what I was meaning. Okay, guys, so first of all, let's check out how the new defenses work. And here you see in the beginning of the attack, I'm using these graveyard spells because I want in this place the skeletons to be born. And you see, this is the work of the new defense. This is the minions flying away and shooting the super dragon, and it kills it pretty fast. But I believe this is the air bomb hitting the dragon, and you see all these skellies are born in the radius of this new spell. And actually, with that, you can use any air troops you want, and they will born these air skellies to protect further armies. And also here you see the new defense, this shield. Maybe I forgot to mention it. This new defense is a shield. It reflects. It's called reflector, and it reflects damage. So it doesn't hit at all when it's not attacked, but when it's attacked, it reflects the damage that it receives. And this is also a unique defense in this district. So this is the first attack, and you see I am using the super dragons, but actually if you use skelly barrels with the new inferno dragons, that will create spam, and I will show you in the next replay when I was attacking the capital peak how it works. And actually it works pretty good. And besides this, the other thing that I'm happy about is that it's the end of using those sneaky archers. I believe most of you know who made attacks in Clan Capital that the meta is sneaky archers, and with that, each time you attack, you need to wait until the first group dies, then you send the second one, and so on and so on. With that, the attacks become very, very long, and each time you use almost all the time you are given, so 3 minutes each attack. And if you count that, it's like 20, almost 20 minutes for 6 attacks in Clan Capital. And sorry, yeah, in Clan Capital. And this is too much. I mean, each time this counting and this sending one by one is very boring, and that's why I was so glad that now there is a way to attack with spam, because actually spam is always very funny, very beautiful. I mean, lots of units flying around the base, and besides that, very fast. So each time you use spam, there are two options. Either everybody dies very quickly, or on the other hand, everybody destroys everything very quickly. So in both cases, it will be quick death or quick win, but nevertheless you won't spend a lot of time. And I'm attacking in Clan Capital from 3 or 4 accounts, and with that it will be much more easier to do all the attacks each raid weekend without spending lots of time on it. So now the last attack, and I'm finishing this district, and here you see I'm taking the Inferno Dragons with Skelly Barrels, just sending the graveyard the spells, and you see this spam is beginning. Lots of Skellies over here in the middle of the attack, and these Skellies are just tanking for the Inferno Dragons, so they are protected. And now the attack on the Clan Capital Peak, and here you see that this is a maxed out Capital Peak, and I'm attacking with Inferno Dragons and Skelly Barrels. I have tried different options how to use these graveyard spells. Sometimes I try to use them behind my troops, so these air Skellies are flying from behind to the front, and they are tanking. But then I understood that the main goal of these air skellies in the air spam armies is to tank for your damage dealers. In this mix, the damage dealers are Inferno Dragons. That's why I'm using the Skelly Barrels to tank a bit. And besides that, the air Skellies that are born from the graveyard spell, they are also starting to tank. And this is the exact spam that I was talking about. So you just send everything. You don't need to wait. You don't need to like calculate pathings or calculate the attack radius or so on and so on. You just send everything and go to the next attack. Here I made 50%. Actually, I was destroying the houses that don't deal any damage, but nevertheless 50% from the first hit. And in the end, you will see the last attack, the fourth one. I actually didn't use all of the troops. I mean, there was the last 10% of the base, and it was almost cleared with 3 attacks, but 3 attacks were not enough. So the next attack and the same. I'm using graveyard spells, and you see that from the previous attack there are also graveyard spells, and actually maybe in some cases you don't have to bring another one, just use from the previous attack, but then in the next attack you will have to bring them again, because with spam you always need these skeletons to be born, and you see what is happening. Just lots of flying units, skelly barrels, inferno dragons, the air skeletons from graveyard spell, and they just tanking everything. Actually, the most dangerous thing is, of course, the spam dealers. I mean, the spam defenses, the this air defense, the air bomb, this X bows, and so on and so on. But actually, even with that, you will be able to spam across everything. But the last point of this base was these most important defenses, the 2 missiles and the main hull, and all of them are dealing tons of spam damage. Because of that, 3 attacks were not enough, and I had to use the fourth one. But nevertheless, I think you will agree that if you are able to destroy clan capital from with 3.5 attacks, it's still very good, because usually with sneaky archers, if you use 4 attacks, it's good. 5 is not good, but actually 4 is usually a good attack when you finish it with 4 attacks. Here, you will be sometimes lucky enough to finish it with 3 attacks. And actually, this base is maxed out, so you won't face each time clans with maxed out capital peak. And here you see the last, like the last move, the last compartment with the defenses has all this splash damage, and because of that, so many Skellies and Inferno Dragons were dead. Maybe I had to use rage spell over here, or maybe I had to use freeze, for example. But actually, you see 90%, and I'm going to the next attack. But I was so hoping that I will finish it with 3 for this video also, but I had to use the fourth one. And here, of course, it's a triple rage spell with graveyard spells, and just demolish and wipe out all the defenses. So guys, this is the new district, the new defenses, the new troops, and the most important, the new graveyard spell that unlocks spam. Actually, I think air spam, but maybe you can think of something on the ground. And I love this spell, and I love this spam. So please, guys, write in the comment, what do you think about this spell? Will you use it? Maybe you have another options how you can use it. And I see in the next video. As I said, don't miss out. There will be all the solutions for all the single player maps, and other stuff that is coming to the game. So stay tuned to the channel. I see you in the next video. It was Salomon. Bye.